everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of the Master Mage playthrough. Got two things I'd like to do in today's episode, my friends. I'd like to try and take down Deerclops today, which of course is the penultimate boss in pre-hard mode. And also, my friends, I'd like to head down to the underworld and start opening up some shadow chests, because of course we can get the Flower of Fire down there, and also the Flame Lash as far as I can remember. So yeah, plenty of stuff to be done today, a nice mix of exploration and boss ponage, hopefully. So if all of that sounds like your cup of tea, then do be sure to head down beneath the video and spend a second to drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. Do consider subscribing, of course, if you don't want to miss out on my future content, and if you do want to go on further with support, you can use code Python when ordering any of my Apex Gaming PCs for 5% off, or over on Terraria.shop for a whopping 15% off your Terraria merch order. So real quick, in order to make the deer thing, we require lenses. I believe we are also needing Crimtane ore, and then, as far as I can remember, Flink's fur. We don't have a lot of Crimtane ore. I could probably fix that though. It's night time at this particular moment, and I think what we should be able to do with that is maybe take down some Eyes of Cthulhu, do a little bit of boss farming for a little bit of Crimtane ore. It's gonna be easy money, my friends. I don't think we need to worry about a single thing. Yeah. So long as those little cronies keep on dropping their little mana stars, we should be okay. Alright, so that's that taken care of. We're going to go ahead. We're going to open up the treasure bag and bada bing, bada boom. There we have it. Crimtane ore. I mean, we only really needed to take down one of those guys. So, yeah. My friends, let's get right on with the next thing we're doing today, which I think might be to grab some Flink's fur? Yeah. I think we get the grindy stuff out of the way first, and then that means the rest of the episode can be spent doing more interesting things. So, if we're going to be going for Flink's fur, I think what I'll do is I'll see if I can't increase the spawn rates of enemies by a fair amount. I'm going to bring a couple battle potions with me, and of course, a little bit of this action. Yeah, water candle, that's probably a good idea. Alright, both of those combined, and we should have some pretty heavily increased spawn rates. Hey! Alright, there we are. That is one Flink's fur. I do believe it's 3 Flink's fur per summoner. So I'm going to go for a nice round 10 Flink's fur. That will allow us to get ourselves, I think, 3 summoners. And that should give us a fair amount of chances to get ourselves the Eyebone pet, which of course is the little chest dude who follows you around and basically eradicates the need for a piggy bank. Ah, yes, 2 Flinksy boys at once. You'll love to see it. What do we got? 13? Okay, that's actually way more than I was originally going for, but I'm not going to complain about it. All right, I tell you what, I'm going to say that we're done here. Let's go home with our heads held high. We've got a lot of amazing stuff here, my friendos. And we need to now go over to a Crimson altar. So then, ladies and gentlemen, we can make ourselves 4 deer things. All we need to do is get up to the surface snow biome, and then we should be able to make ourselves a rudimentary arena. I've got all the stuff on me right now, and basically, we should be able to get straight on with this thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get up here. Let's make this platform. Let's do this thing. Alrighty, if we're going to do this, we're going to buff on up and do this thing properly. Boom. Here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, the deer boy. If you could, like, get yourself over here nice and quick, like, that would be amazing there, Sonny Jimbo. I don't want to be wasting the duration of my buffs here. Oh, bunch of snowballs. Alright, here we go, my friends. And basically, with this boss, the key to the game is going ahead and switching sides just before he initiates another attack, like that. There you go. See, that's how you roll with this guy. Alright. Do a little ground slant. There we are. Avoiding him like a professional. Oh, this is easy as pie, my friends. More snowballs. Managed to avoid most of those. I think my Calamity Let's Play has been making me a little bit more aware of projectiles in the sky, you know what I mean? There we are. Alright, come on, buddy. Well, okay, his movement speed definitely is increasing a lot, but never mind. We're still absolutely tearing this guy apart. I don't think we've got many issues with getting this guy taken out of the game. So, yeah. I think we're okay here, my friend. I really do. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't expecting there to be many issues with this boss. Well, there just isn't, is there? Like, seriously, there just isn't. This is easy as pie. And ladies and gentlemen, first time going, there we go. He is done and dusted. And would you look at that? We even got the Master Mode drop first time going. Oh, no way! So we got ourselves both the magic weapon and the eye bone. Oh, you absolute beauty. Thank you, Terraria. A rare mega win. Hell yeah! I'm going to try this thing out. The weather pane. Not a weapon, which I think I've really used a great deal of before. So, I'm definitely down with it, man. I really am. If I could go ahead and reforge this thing with some more damage, I think we're on to a super win. So then, after quickly checking the wiki, it turns out that, yes, the weather pane is indeed the only mage weapon you can get from Deerclops. I am so happy with that. I mean, come on, that's got to deserve a like, eh? That RNG was amazing. It actually was in our favor this time. Just for once in Terraria's life, it gave us everything we needed in one fell swoop. So then, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I'm going to see if I can't get myself a decent reforge with this thing. The weather pane only requires 2 gold to reforge, so here we are. That's quite a lot of mana cost, though, isn't it? Don't very much fancy that. That is okay. What I'm really looking for is masterful, mystic, mythical. Yeah! There we have it. Only uses 20 mana. Ignores 10 points of enemy defense. I'm realizing that we still don't have any kind of Hellevator, my friendos. And I really do feel like that would be a very, very good way to go. To get ourselves down to the underworld nice and quick, like, you know. Jeez. Right. The easiest way to make a Hellevator is with Scarab Bombs, but here's the thing. We haven't explored any of the underground desert. Alright, here's what I'm thinking, my friends. Here's what I'm thinking. I think we need to make ourselves a bunch of explosives here, or buy a bunch of explosives, whichever one is applicable. We convert them into sticky explosives, and then we use those explosives to try and grab ourselves a bunch of sturdy fossils eventually, or whatever they're called, fossil blocks. Worth noting, of course, that we will be needing an extractorator for this, so I'm just going to kind of hope that we find one down in the underground desert. What do we got here? We can use maybe a spelunker potion or two to try and find ourselves the things that we're looking for, nice and easy like. So, my friends, down to the underground desert we go. I'm looking to get a bunch of Scarab Bombs to make myself a nice easy Hellevator to then be able to explore the underworld and be able to get down to the underworld with absolute ease, you know? Alright, so down the anthill we go. Ho-ho, snappers. Hoping to find epicness in not too long an amount of time from now. How is there lava there? What the heck? Hey, good start. A Scarab Bomb. You'll love to see it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Spelunker Potion. Let's see if we can find ourselves some underground houses. Oh, interesting. The desert fossils actually do show up under a Spelunker Potion. That's pretty awesome, my friends. So, let's go ahead. Let's make a bit of a start, shall we? Sticky dynamite. Boom. I'm hoping it blows up the desert fossil. If it doesn't, that's going to kind of suck. Alright, never mind. It does. Okay, we're all good. I'm realizing, since we're down here, of course, we could probably try our hand at getting ourselves some amber. If we can get ourselves a nice amber gem corn, then we can start grabbing ourselves a bunch of, well, amber for some fishing potions, you know, crate potions. Oh, hey, the golfer's here. Hey there, buddy. All right, not really got a great deal of anything that I need, but, you know, still kind of nice to have them around. More exploding time? More exploding time. Most definitely. There we are. Yeah. Got more life crystals around as well, which is lovely. The more of those we get, the more heart lanterns we'll be able to make. Yo, look at the size of these fossil deposits. Holy guacamole. Oh, yeah. Explode those fossils there, buddy. Yep, that's the majority of them. We've got 62 from that. We could probably get a little bit more. To tell you the truth, I don't really know just how many pieces of sturdy fossil we're going to be needing for our little Hellevator thingy. But, you know, I'm just going to keep going until we get the things that we need. I mean, I've got the amber that I need. What I also need is an extractinator. The good news is there is indeed a chest coming up. Oh, and would you look at that? There's one right there in the house itself. No, I'm not trying to extractinate things right now. Snake Charmer's Flute. Kind of cool. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to use this other Spelunker potion here to basically just find and destroy a whole bunch of desert fossils. And then, yeah, we'll probably go back to base afterwards. Because, yeah, at this point, we've pretty much got all the things that we need, my friendos. So, yeah, good times all around, my friends. Good times all around. That guy just had a very bad time, though. Boom! Sorry, little antlion. What would be pretty cool to find would be perhaps a magic conch. The only reason I would want a magic conch is pretty much so we have easy access to an ocean for eventually Duke Fishron, of course. I'm not really too fussed about getting the demon conch, if I'm being honest. I mean, that is kind of why you have a Hellevator, so you have easy access to the underrealms. A magic conch, on the other hand, yeah, that would definitely be pretty nice to have. To be honest, though, my friends, if I don't manage to get a magic conch here today, I don't think I'm going to be too upset about it. I mean, this is only a small world at the end of the day, so shouldn't be too difficult to get to the ocean. And failing all that, I could, of course, just put up some pylons, right? So then, in this one, we've got ourselves an ancient chisel. That's pretty awesome. We've got some more of this stuff to blow up as well. All right, so that little potion just expired. We did have 2 more, but I'm not really too fussed about it at this point. Yeah, we didn't get ourselves the magic conch, but again, not too fussed about it, my friends. Got plenty of other things going on. Near 700 desert fossils, and we've still got some explosives remaining. Very cool. All right, my friends, let's do a little bit of an extractinator time lapse. And there we have it, my friends. Nearly 700 bits of desert fossil, and this is what we managed to get. Quite a decent amount of amber and a very, very decent amount of sturdy fossils here. A great deal of other ores as well, which I'm pretty hyped about. Let's go ahead and put those bad boys away. And yeah, guys, I think we're just about ready to do this thing. All we need to do is head on down here. We pick up these here bombs. And would you look at this, we can make ourselves a ton of Scarab Bombs. But real quick, I do want to see what else I can make with these here desert fossils, because I feel like my knowledge is a little bit hazy. So, yep, there we are. Ranged set of armor. Amber staff. Ooh, that's kind of cool. But we've already got stuff that sort of supersedes it, so I'm not really too fussed about making that. So here we are, my friends. We're going to be making our Hellevator directly beneath world spawn here. So all we need to do in order to do this correctly is chuck the Scarab Bomb directly beneath us, making sure we're always directly above the middle here. And yeah, we should be able to make ourselves a directly straight Hellevator. So yeah, let's get this thing done, and I'll meet you guys down in the underworld. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Underworld has been reached. That was super easy. I love Scarab Bombs. I think genuinely they were one of the greatest additions to Terraria. I love that the Terraria devs pay attention to what people are doing in their game. Like, they see that people like making Hellevators in their game. So what do? They make it nice and easy for us. That's why the Terraria devs are just some of the most amazing people out there, truly. So then, before getting to exploring the underworld, I'm just going to clear out my inventory right quick, and then yeah, we'll get ourselves down there. We'll start exploring all of the chests. We'll go left to right systematically, and we'll open up every single shadow chest that exists Oh, also, I just remembered something, guys. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have been hashing this down in the comments area as well. We should probably make ourselves the void bag, eh? So, it's tissue samples, bones, and there's one other element. I'm trying to see if I can remember it in my mind for once. I don't think I can, though. Ah, jungle spores. That's what's needed, huh? I don't think we have it at all. Oh, no, we do. It's all here. Oh, okay. Well, fan-freaking-tastic. Don't tell me it's sort of demon altar. It is, isn't it? It's a friggin' demon altar. Ah, sometimes I wish this was modded and we can just make our own demon altars or just move them around ourselves. Ah, modded has rather spoilt me, hasn't it? Yeah, there we have it, my friends. Void bag obtained. Amazing. We can now pick up an entire another inventory's worth of goodies. So then, the checklist for the underworld. I'm thinking we try to get ourselves enough hellstone to make ourselves, I'm thinking, a molten pickaxe. I think that is just about all we're going to need in terms of molten upgrades. And then what? It's the flame lash and the flower of fire from the shadow chests. And that, believe it or not, is just about it. The good news is we have ourselves obsidian skin potions. I'm not afraid to use those either. Alright, I think we're just about ready. Alright, there we are. Hellforge obtained. And now, my friends, we can go to town on getting ourselves maybe just a few bits of hellstone here. I think it's something like 20 hellstone bars in order to create yourself the molten pickaxe. It might be less than that, but I'm going to go for 20 just to be, you know, better safe than sorry, you know what I mean? The good news is I'm pretty sure it's only 3 ores per bar, so only 60 hellstone is required. Alright, in terms of the hellstone, I'm going to call it done. And now what we're going to do is we're going to head to the far left-hand side of the underworld, and then we're going to begin on the mass opening of these bad boys. Might be an idea for us to try to grab ourselves a voodoo doll or two. There we are, making sure it doesn't fall into the lava, because that would be very bad. So then, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. The reason we're starting on the far left-hand side of the world is because, check it out, there is indeed a chest here. So, we're going to want to make sure we're not missing these things out. They can spawn outside of the little house areas. So then, my friends, let's do this thing. The first thing we have is a dark lance. All right, now we're back at the houses. So chest number 2 has a sun fury. Chest number 3 has a flame lash. Hey. Chest number 4, another sun fury. We've got chest number 5. There's the flower of fire. Coming in at a whopping 52 magic damage, and that is without a damage modifier. That is pretty special, isn't it? Chest number 6, a dark lance. At this point, we're just sort of buffing up our generic supplies, aren't we? Because we now, I'm pretty sure, have both of the mage weapons. So, yeah, anything at this point now is just kind of a bonus, really. So, chest number 7, another flame lash. Chest 8, we've got a hellwing bow. Oh, man, I would be happy to find that if I was a ranger. Chest 9, another dark lance. That's the third bleeding one. Chest 10, another flame lash. If we could maybe get one of the mage weapons to have a good modifier, that would be amazing. Oh, look at that. Chest number 11 is right there. And it's got another hellwing bow. Chest 12 has another sun fury. Chest 13. 13! Unlucky for some, eh? And for us, it's kind of meh, actually. Another hellwing bow, which I guess is kind of cool. We've got chest numbers 14 and 15 here. Wow. Forceful. Very good. Intense. Okay. Kind of nice. And there we have it, my friends. 15 shadow chests in a small world. I mean, that's not nothing, is it? That's a decent amount of loot, if you ask me. Heck yeah. Alright, so obviously our inventory is completely jacked up. But here's the other load of stuff that we managed to get. Lots of epic goodies. Needless to say, all of the weapons that are not mage weapons, I'm going to immediately sell. But the ones that are mage weapons, we're going to try and keep the best ones. You know, the ones that have the best prefixes on them. Alright, so check it out, my friends. 40 hellstone bars is what we managed to get. And yeah, as you can see, I do believe it really is only going to be the Molten pickaxe we create. And it did require 20 bars. So I'm very glad I got myself over 20 bars worth there, my friends. Very, very good. So then, I've retired a couple of weapons here, the B-gun and the regular magic missile. The magic missile is actually a material. I think it's for the eventual sky fracture. So that is something I do want to keep in mind going forward. But there we have it. Our retired mage weapons so far. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is maybe try and get some even better reforges here. We've got 80 gold coins. Maybe we can get... Okay, that's got some damage on it. This one has plus mana cost, though, and that's not really something I want to be dealing with. Come on, now. We're looking... No, we don't want plus mana cost. That's better. Definitely. Brilliant. Look at that. 60 magic damage. Maybe we can get something better on here as well. Come on now. Come on. Superior. Sure, I'll take it. Everything else we've got going on here is pretty alright. Maybe we reforge this. If we can get ourselves anything that's got speed. Yeah, light. Look at that. Our smorgasbord of tools here all have light on them. We can also try to reforge the Sweetheart Necklace and the Mana Flower. Sadly, we don't have enough here for the Terra Spark Boots because that requires like 30 gold coins. It's crazy. So, yeah, looking... Okay, crit chance. That's not too bad. I will absolutely be taking that. What can we got on here, though? Ooh, warding. Excellent. Do we really want to get rid of Lucky? I think we're kind of alright keeping that. Yeah, alright. The only thing that doesn't have Menacing, Warding, or Lucky on it is the Terra Spark Boot. So we're going to have to try and grind out some money if we're wanting to get something better on here. But anyways, my friends, it is time to wrap up the episode. We have done all the things I set out to do today, and we did it all pretty much with absolute ease. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. So my friends, if you have enjoyed today's nice all-rounder episode, bit of exploration, bit of spelunking, bit of boss ponage, bit of everything. The only thing we haven't done today is probably building. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, a like rating would go a very, very long way. Just click the like button beneath the video. It really does help out myself, the channel, and the video enormously. Do consider subscribing, of course, if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, my friends. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!